I'm gonna do a show review of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I watched this thing last week. Binge watched all 8 episodes. This show was pretty good. It was on Amazon. I enjoyed it. The only reason why I watched it because Donald Glover was in this thing and he came up with it. So that's the only reason why I watched it, man. Show him some support because he's a good actor and a good musician. He's an all-around good entertainer. So I support him. But it could have been a little bit better. The acting in it was good though. The female played Jane, and she was okay. She really was a little bit annoying to me personally, but she's a half white, half Japanese woman, and you could have found somebody else better to play Jane with him. But like I said, this was okay. Some of the shows in like the 4th and the 5th episode, they was doing the counseling, and that could have been better. And it was just like, it got annoying with their little counseling situation because they just met each other, and they was already talking like they've been married for like 15 years or something. I'm like, Jesus, y'all just met. And another thing that kind of took me off the episodes a little bit was just, they was getting too serious too quick. This dude was talking about he wanted to have some kids, and she was telling him that she was in love with him so quick. I'm like, y'all moving too fast. The whole 8 episodes, they were just moving too fast. Besides the second one, besides the first and the second one, they were just moving too fast. She was talking about she was in love. This dude was talking about having kids. I'm like, man, come on. Then on top of that, in the later episodes, he was bringing his mother around, and he didn't have no business doing that. He could have got his mother in danger. He could have got her killed. I'm like, these people are doing the most, man. He wanted to keep in contact with his mother. He doing some spy stuff. Come on, man. You should have told your mother what you were doing and let her know, hey, I could be gone. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm a spy. If you don't hear from me, that's what happened to me. That's what he should have told his mother. I don't know why he didn't do that. Some plot holes in the whole season in the writing. And then she was like a sociopath. She admitted she was a sociopath at the end of the series. I'm like, okay. And then they failed some missions. And then they sent some people to kill them at the end of the show because they failed some missions. I'm like, they only failed 3 missions. And these people, and to be honest with you, these people weren't ready to be on their missions anyway. They should have been trained a little bit better. They just threw them in there like that. That's not cool. If you're going to sit there and try to kill somebody after 3 failed missions, you need to train these people thoroughly. They wouldn't even train these folks. They just sent them out there to do these missions. These people ain't never did nothing like that. Well, the Jane character, the half white, half Japanese woman, she didn't even, come on now, she didn't know nothing about doing anything like that. About being on no missions. So you just throw people out there. What you expect them to do? Come on now. That's another plot hole and writing hole in the series right there. That what kind of got me. I'm like, dude, these people ain't even trained like that to be going on some of these missions. But they did in the show say that you can choose what level of risk you want to go with it. So they should have chose low risk, and the Japanese and white lady, she wanted to do some high risk stuff. I'm like, come on now, she's not built for that. And Donald Glover's character was like, look, I can do the low risk. That's what they should have been doing. They should have been the low risk stuff. They should have been. You can't fail too many missions doing the low risk. That's what I would have did. But at the end of the show, they left it on the cliffhanger. Donald Glover character, he got shot. And then the Jane chick, she was finna go and try to shoot the other 2 Smiths that came to, kill him because they failed the 3 missions. They left it on a cliffhanger. So hopefully they do another season. But this right here was like a masterclass of interracial dating because these 2 really didn't have anything in common. There's another little scene. I forgot what show that was. Episode there was. He was trying to kick it with these black dudes. I guess it was a mission or whatever. And he was bonding with these black dudes, And then she just shot these dudes out of nowhere. She didn't even give them no warning or nothing. And that right there, that told me everything I need to know about this woman. She was basically an anti-black racist, basically. And I don't even know how she got with this dude, or even, start falling in love with Donald Glover's character. I forgot what the dude's name was. I forgot what his name was. Jack and Jane, or John and Jane. Yeah, I forgot what their names was. I know the Jane and John or something like that. But yeah, she just killed those dudes. She didn't even get to do no warning or nothing. She just shot. He was bonding with them. And they was talking about women and all this other stuff. And she talking about the dude was being misogynistic and all this. I'm like, oh my God. Okay. Anyways, but I enjoyed it. I watched all 8 episodes. Binge watched it. I enjoyed it. It had some downfalls to it. It was kind of slow, the 4th and the 5th episode when they was doing the counseling and stuff like that. But it picked back up at the end. At the end, they started doing all the original Mr. and Mrs. Smith stuff in the movies that Brad Pitt and Angelina was doing. They was shooting each other and tearing up the whole place they was living at. And then at the end, they're gonna try to get all lovey-dovey with each other. But it is what it is. I enjoyed it. I give this show an 8 out of 10. It would have been a 10 out of 10, but the Jane character, the half white, half Japanese woman, she kind of took me out of it a little bit. She's a little bit annoying to me, and I kind of got some anti-black racist vibes from her. But I give this movie, not a movie, the show, 8 out of 10. It could have been better than me. But they did a good job. And I like Donald Glover, and I hope they come out with another season and watch it.